What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Very good.
Josue. So Josue Vasquez is a local writer and director, and you have a horror. Well, what are we calling a psychological horror film, or what are we calling?
I would like to put it as a psychological thriller horror movie.
Okay, all right. And we have the producer of Shadows in the Sky, and also co-producer
Yes.
of Sacred Goals, which I totally forgot. Sal, don't kill me. Vanessa Reinaga, she's in the back. Okay. So Jose, let's talk about the movie. It's a feature and it's called Shadows in the Sky, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so talk to us a little bit about Shadows in the Sky. This is a movie that you're currently funding for on Indiegogo, and you're just gonna dive into making the feature, correct?
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about the upcoming film.
Well, this I had an idea for a while, and I wanted to make it because I've seen so many horror movies and it's done kind of bad.
Hmm.
So I'm like, I got bits and pieces, especially from old movies. They gave me really great inspiration. And I was just like, what if this happened to this person in this way and include this? So this is a really innocent girl who just goes day by day doing her stuff and then just gets tormented by mysterious creatures.
By mysterious creatures, by the shadows in the sky.
Yes.
Cool. And so what gave you the idea to do a story like this? Because you're calling it, you say it's a little bit more on the psychological side,
Yeah.
which is really neat to hear because psychological horror films, personally, I dig a little bit more than the regular blood and guts horror films, chainsaws, all that stuff. So why psychological, or at least why a little bit more on the psychological side? Luis Carlos, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Luis Carlos is a documentarian. Vanessa Reinaga is aboard. David R. Fausto's aboard. David, how you doing, man? So what gave you the idea to do something a little bit more on the psychological side? Because that's admirable. You don't see that all that often.
Yeah. Like I said, I was kind of tired with the new horror because it's just blood, guts, and all that, and just
Mhm.
like no story, no character development, no nothing like changes. It's just gory. And this one, I want to see like an innocent girl change into something different.
Uh-huh. And you said something very interesting with regards to what was it? I'm trying to remember the detail that you said. Um, you know what? Tell you what. How about this? Let's first go to the concept poster. So that's what we can call it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So here is the Shadows in the Sky concept poster. So talk to us a little bit about. Let me try to get rid of the lines. Okay. Talk to us a little bit about this. What are we looking at, Josue?
You're looking at a point where she's pretty much to the end of her road. I wanted this be as mysterious as possible, like what's gonna happen right after that, and I can't give much details after that.
We can say at the end of maybe a psychological road, or her road of being tormented by these mysterious creatures.
Well, I'm just
Okay,
gonna say the end.
okay. All right, so closer toward the
Close,
end.
closer.
So let's come back to us right here, everyone. That was the conceptual poster, or conceptual, or pretty close to what you want as the final poster.
Getting close, yes, pretty close.
Okay, cool. So let's take a look at that one more time. I think the graphic is kind of cool. So who did this? Photoshop. And who's your Photoshop person or your graphic artist? Did you do that?
Vanessa helped me a little bit. She
Yeah.
found photos and then she added the text on it. Yeah,
Sweet.
so the photo is free and we use that, and
So did anybody take the photo, or was it just kind of out there?
it's we found it on the royalty free photos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys basically got creative with the stuff that's already out there, like
Yes.
on. That's pretty awesome, you guys, because you know what? There's a saying in filmmaking, and I learned this from Mr. Knives Monroe. It's not, or many people said it in different ways, but it basically is about resourcefulness more than it is about resources. And so I think here, let's come back to us. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know about that. I'm learning about that on the spot. That you guys just kind of took the photo from here. Yeah, you guys laid in the text, of course, and you guys did it yourself, pretty much.
The text, yeah.
Cool.
The photo, we just tweaked a little.
Cool. Let's go to a little bit of our audience right here. Luis Carlos, Chewy, David Frausto, how you doing, man? Chewy and John Proudstar, how you doing, brother? David, good luck with the projects, you guys. Yeah, man, good luck, brother. You see, you got support already. I'm really looking forward to this. The poster looks intriguing, so looking forward to that. Daniel Hernandez. Daniel was actually is a special effects makeup guy. Was in Tucson for a while with his wife and his son Danny, little Danny. I hope you guys are doing good. And he now lives in LA. So we know, well, not me personally, but there are people here that they know a thing or two about horror. Danny and makeup for sure. Um, Becky South, thank you so much for jumping aboard. Sandra Williams, hey you too. You both look awesome.
Thank you.
I'm okay. This is the guy that makes me look awesome right here. It's all Josue, right?
Yeah.
All right. Eduardo Venegas. Eduardo, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good, brother. Heather Ladis. Heather, when am I going to have you on the show? Because I know you've done filmmaking, young lady. All right, that was a tweet from Mr. Tony Robbins. Yes, I'm following him on Twitter. And he tweets a lot. So, um, Luis Carlos is back. So, it looks like you got out. So, oh, there you go. All right. All right. So, conceptual poster. Now, you guys are currently raising money, but on Indiegogo, but the campaign is about to end, right?
Yes.
How long was the campaign?
For 60 days.
60 days?
Yes.
Okay, so we're like at day 57, 56, something like
Yeah.
that. Okay, so if you guys want to help, here, let's put the poster back up. If you guys would like to give a little or a lot of yourselves for Shadows in the Sky, we'll tell you once this podcast is over. I don't know if that's even accurate because it's a video cast on Facebook. But once it's over, it turns into a regular post. I'm going to put the link to Shadows in the Sky on Indiegogo. This is what you're looking for when you get to Indiegogo. Here's a little conceptual, well, not conceptual, it's a screenshot of the Indiegogo campaign. And I did not know that the guy, who does not have a name in the screen is Emmanuel Vasquez, who is
My brother.
your brother. And so really need to find that out just minutes before our podcast. And of course, Mr. Alex Martinez. I'm gonna get them in when I retag people. And so that's very cool. So this is what you're looking for. And let's go back to it. This is what you're looking for, everyone. If you want to make Shadows in the Sky or help Shadows in the Sky come to life with any donation of any size, you guys take in, big donations, small donations, correct?
Any, yeah.
Cool. Why is it important? Why is it important that? Because I'm pretty sure you guys are thankful for all of the support that you guys get from people out in the independent film community that say, "Hey, this looks kind of cool. Here's $5. Here's $10. Here's $100." So why is it important that? I mean, it's got to be very touching and meaningful when somebody says, "Yeah, I'll give you guys some money. I believe in your vision, right?"
Yes. Very helpful, very touching. Helps me feed the crew.
Yeah, food and actor payment. Mario Slava asks, "What's the current running time for this film? Feature, right?"
Yes.
So
So far looks aiming at 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yes.
So 45 minutes. So that's kind of like a long or a short feature, right? Because like a feature is, I've heard different definitions. So what do you define as a feature? Because I've heard people say, well, it has to be 75 minutes or 70 or 80 minutes and whatnot. So 45 minutes. Hey, but you know what though? If it can be 45 minutes, but the most compelling 45 minutes of my life, 45 minutes is not bad because it's about the craft, right? So it doesn't have to be. My opinion is as long as it's good within, like however long it has to be, right? So
Keep it good to the point and not drag on.
yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be defined by by some sort of timeline. So Mario, I hope that kind of answers your question. Any more to add to that? How long is the running time for the film?
How long is running time for the film? Like with credits and all. Total 55 minutes.
55.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you do me a big fat favor and give me that iced tea that I totally forgot right there? You guys, when you run your mouth, it gets dry. Here's to you guys. All right, so let's go back to the conceptual poster, and in the meantime, I'm gonna kick you out, Josue, kindly, okay? And then we're gonna get Vanessa Reinaga in here. So, ta-da! Here's the poster one more time. Shadows in the Sky. Now, Vanessa Reinaga is a graduate of Pima Community College, the film program, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's come back to us. Valdemar, how you doing? Valdemar is a filmmaker, I believe, in the LA area, correct, Valdemar? So Vanessa Reinaga is co-producing a trailer for called Sacred Goals. It's about the Mexican American Studies program that was shut down at the Tucson Unified School District by state law HB 2281. I believe that happened in 2011.
Yes.
And so there's a trailer being made to hopefully make by Sal Valdenegro. Kudos to you, brother, for tackling this subject. And you are the co-producer, right?
Yes.
And so you are also, can we call you the main producer on Shadows in the Sky?
Yes, I'm the main producer and co-cinematographer for Shadows in the Sky.
Now talk to me and all of us about what it takes to Valdemar, hi, how you doing? I saw you put hi right now. What it takes to jump into the film scene with maybe limited resources, limited funds, whatnot, but you're still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it, right?
Yeah. Really, what it takes is, to be organized and to know what you're doing, and just keep going, because no matter how much money you have a good support system behind you, and no matter what, you just have to rely on your friends, and in the meantime, like, you could just, like, make a good film and have fun, and hopefully it'll turn out good. I mean, horror films, a lot of people use horror films as a low budget example.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like a good thing.
So Valdemar had a very nice comment right here. Women producers rock.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I think we need more female writers and producers, and I'm not just saying that to pump the female push within filmmaking, but here's why. And I think I kind of shared this with you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't share this often, but this is kind of how I feel. It's limited, it's short, it's sweet and it's short and it's direct to the point. My point is that as a man, as a male writer and director, I'm gonna know only so much as to what goes on in a woman's head. So I'm only gonna be able to write a woman so well to a certain point. So my writing is gonna be imperfect, even for males also. So no writing of mine is ever gonna be perfect at all. But here's my 2 cents, and you add onto this. When I guess when that is taken up by a woman, and it's refreshing to see a more realistic portrayal than as a male writer, then maybe I can learn something with regards to that writing, and then, but that, simply put, coming from my point of view, that's why I think it's important, because me as a male writer, I'm only going to be able to write a woman so well to a certain point, and I do my best. And so,
yeah.
But what can you add to that, Vanessa?
Well, I kind of have the same feedback for you. Like, if I'm writing for a male, I kind of feel the same thing as you do, because it's hard for me, kind of. But I think I have, like, by watching film and watching different writers do different things, I could see how I would write a male character. Yeah.
Cool. So and so you're kind of young in the game, but any plans on stopping?
No.
Please say no. Yeah.
No, no stopping for me. I'm already right
Good.
there, because I have every opportunity I see, I go for it.
Look who just joined.
Oh.
Elisa Armenta.
Oh, Elisa.
Elisa, how are you doing?
Elisa, girlfriend.
Mario Slava says, my daughter's going to be in acting camp, and she loves it. She loves writing and loves directing and acting. Mario, good.
Go for it, girl.
Good, dude. Push her to do it. It's a lot of work, but it's work that needs to be done. But it's a lot of work that can be done. And it's definitely happening at the grassroots level in Tucson, with budgets from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars. So good. Push her in that direction. And she's 12. Wow. Holy stuff.
Wow. Good.
Okay.
Start early.
So let's go to the poster, and at least I just called you Lisa.
I'm not Alyssa.
Vanessa, please talk to us about what is now going into the producing of Shadows in the Sky, as we see the poster. So, what does it take to make this come to life?
So it takes, good communication with your director, obviously, and it takes a lot of planning. Getting your location set, getting a lot of funding if you can get it. I mean, you don't really need funding in my perspective because as long as you have support kind of like from different organizations,
Mhm.
like the Tucson Film Office, like they supported us with different things. They donated a little bit, and plus they're helping us find a couple locations here in Tucson.
Very cool.
So
And is it? We said this, I think. No, right when we started the video cast. Resources versus resourcefulness.
Yep.
My 2 cents. Add on to this. My 2 cents is it is important to have good basic gear, but what matters more is resourcefulness and creativity to ultimately determine what you do, what amazing things you do, and potentially do with that amazing gear.
Yeah.
You got the floor, so add on to that. I mean, give me something else.
Yeah, I mean, we were thinking about shooting in 4K, but like I said, we don't have that much funding for that. So, Josue, the director, has 3300 and a Nikon 3300, and our friends also have 3300. So why not, shoot in 1080p? I mean, it kind of looks similar. So as long as they like the story and everything's good, I mean, that's what really matters.
So you're saying 1080p is good, doesn't necessarily have to be 4K
Mm-hmm.
in your opinion. So this is the Indiegogo page, everyone. Here, let's go back to us for a moment. So we're going to show you the Indiegogo page, which will be linked up in the body of the description when this video turns into a post. That link will take you to this on Indiegogo. This is what you're looking for. If you want to open up your hearts and your wallets to Shadows in the Sky. So talk to us a little bit about the campaign. We're actually on the back end, right, Vanessa?
Yes, we're in the back end, and we have like 3 days left for our campaign, but we got a special in-kind donation somewhere else, and we're gonna try to make this happen on a low budget. Low budget filmmaking, guys, is the way to go. Guerrilla filmmaking too.
No.
I'm just joking.
No. It's not a joke because that's a very good point. For all of us who are maybe actors, and I know I've got a lot of actors on here. Let's go to Valdemar. Sorry, Michael Rivera.
What's up?
You guys know Michael Rivera because
Yeah.
you guys know him. It's my friend right here. Without knowing him. So
He's a
welcome
great
aboard,
actor.
Michael. Actors. We need actors, and we need quality actors and quality roles for quality actors here in town, in my opinion. So Valdemar, you'd like to host a screening in Houston. Would you be ready to bring it when you are ready to bring it to Texas? Valdemar, so I'm not in Houston, brother. We're in Tucson, Arizona, which is about 2 hours southeast of Phoenix. A little closer, not quite on the Arizona Mexico border, or Arizona, but close enough to Arizona and New Mexico border. But yeah, Tucson. So we're in Tucson, brother, and if you ever get the movie out here to Tucson, we've got some great options for you with regards to places where you can screen the film, and of course we'll plug the whole local film community here. But yeah, so we're in Tucson, brother. Elisa, hello. Hello. That's pretty good. Boom. All right. Next comment right here. Let me see. Mario, really love low budget films. Mario, why do you like low budget films? Because I believe that a lot of low budget films, downside is, well, funds maybe are a little tight, but you have a lot of creativity. You have a lot of unleashing of ideas because it's not controlled by a big studio and whatnot. What do you love about independent films? But I'm happy that you do. I don't know him. Michael, you don't know who? You don't know Josue? He doesn't know you, bro. But I know you, brother. So, Michael Rivera. I'll share the link with you to help you raise. Oh, thank you very much. So we got Valdemar out in LA. LA, right, Valdemar? Willing to share the link.
Awesome.
And hopefully get you guys a little bit of fun.
As many shares is good.
Yeah.
As many likes, as
Oh.
many.
Michael Rivera is saying, I don't know who Michael Rivera is. So he doesn't know.
Neither.
All right. Valdemar saying, I love
Yeah.
Tucson. I attended NALIP Producers Academy there a long time ago. Oh, okay. Yeah. When we had Mr. Ben Lopez here in town, and he used to do a lot of the academies here, I remember that. I really wasn't too involved with NALIP in those days when they were here in Tucson, but I do remember that. So that's really cool to have you. Houston. Houston, yes. Valdemar, yes. Yes, what? Yes, you're going to be in Houston? Um, so David Valdez, local and great cinematographer slash
Cool.
cameraman, videographer. David Valdez is with us.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for jumping aboard, brother. Good to see you. You're from Houston, brother. So you're in Houston. I apologize. So you're telling me you're in Houston. Okay.
Cool.
Am I getting that right? I hope I'm getting that right. And if I am, I apologize and correct me, please. So Vanessa, let's go back to the poster. So, what are some of the challenges that you're seeing, or maybe some of the techniques you're using to get beyond the challenges?
Beyond the challenges?
Yeah. So, like, what are the challenges with regards to Shadows in the Sky? We're talking about maybe getting certain locations, or shooting at night,
Yes.
or
Uh-huh.
gathering actors. So let's go back to the posters. We talk about that. So what are the challenges, and how do you remedy those challenges?
Well, the challenges obviously is getting good locations and getting people's permissions to actually shoot at their locations. But
Uh-huh.
as long as like you're kind of like a people's person and kind of like persuade them to help you out, I mean that's a good thing to have, is being social with other people, and that's like a barrier that I had to go through, because at first I was like a really introverted person, and now I'm kind of like blooming. Well, people say I already bloom, but I feel like I'm barely blooming.
It's
So,
a process.
yeah,
It's a
it
process.
is a process. So
Before my life in news, my day job, thankfully, is I'm a news person, cameraman for the news. And before that, I was perfectly happy talking to the rug. You know, the rug was my best friend. I'm just kidding. I just saw anything that I saw right here. We've got a rug right here. But yeah, it's a process to go from being an introvert to blooming and blossoming, and all of a sudden you're a people person. Me, I had to do it by force. But guess what? People and collaboration is a big part of filmmaking on that. Let me see. So Mr. Michael Rivera said, just to clarify, what exactly do we need to get this film up and going? Sorry for being late. All right. It's okay that you're late this time, young man.
It's okay.
You need a permission slip next time. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. What do we need to do to make this film get done?
AJ O'Neill, thank you for joining us, brother. I appreciate it, man.
I think we just need a few more locations, really.
Yeah.
We need to get like a doctor's office and an apartment. We might shoot at my sister's, and like a work office.
Cool. So if you guys are in Tucson,
Yeah.
if you know of a doctor's office that can be accessed for a few hours for the feature film, Shadows in the Sky, an apartment, and what else? And an office,
And
right?
an office.
And an office.
And a doctor's office.
And of course, you guys will be, just a little bit of time, few hours.
A few hours.
Get in, get out, shoot your scenes, correct?
Yeah.
Very cool. So let's go ahead and go back to the poster. Oh, well, anything else to add with regards to, just what it takes? What do you do when you come upon a problem? And do you resort to, as Robert Rodriguez wrote in his book, the money hose, or is there a money hose? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because money is always, like, the lack of money is always a big problem for a lot of filmmakers, but
like again, what you said before, resourcefulness.
Resourcefulness, yeah.
Resourcefulness is like my middle name, so I try to be resourceful in any way I can. I mean, like for Sacred Goals, I had to make like a bunch of signs, and I had to take like cardboard and take paint and all that, and I just used my resources really. So I mean, just being smart and just
Creative.
really.
Creative.
Being creative really helps you, and then also getting to know people, and also just thinking about, coordinating like with your mind and thinking about who can do what and what can I do to make this production go forward.
Very cool. But what I'm hearing is that a big part of it is having a mentality of, hey, you know what, we're gonna make this happen,
Yeah.
regardless, or however we can make it happen, right?
No matter what, we're gonna make this happen.
Very cool. United People for Latinos in Film and TV Theater. Thank you so much for sharing the video. They shared the video.
Awesome.
We really, really do appreciate it. Any syndication is appreciated. Syndication, any sharing is super duper appreciated. It's all,
Really
this is
appreciate it.
all a grassroots effort, so we appreciate it big time. Let's see, Mr. Mario Slava. Oh, I love low budget films. Yeah, there's Christopher Prado. How you doing, man? I love low budget films. When you're kids and you're going outside and playing with your friends and acting, good or bad, it's all fun. Lots of low budget films are way better than big budget films. Mario, you're my best friend now, brother.
Yeah, you're my best friend too.
I agree. You got another best friend back here.
He's all smiles.
Is Josue Vasquez. Yeah, man. You know, it just goes back to my simple point. I could elaborate on it more and more and more. I don't have enough iced tea to run my mouth that dry. But basically, my point is, no studio control, no money control. On one hand, it's challenging because of the money, but on the other hand, you have freedom. You have freedom to, as filmmakers, to explore and try different things and different ideas. And so, yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of my biggest reason behind that. Christopher, love your show, man. Hey, we love you, brother.
Yes.
How you doing, man? I hope you got some rest after last night. Christopher was on the set of Sacred Goals and helped out all kinds.
Oh my god, it was like crazy. I have like sunburn. Oh my god, it hurts. It's what happens when you're on set like for 7 hours.
And you guys were, kudos to you guys, because I was on set actually a minimal amount of time, not in comparison to what you guys pulled. Very little sleep, tons of setups and scenes. I mean, kudos to everyone, and kudos to you.
Oh, thank you.
For the filming of, and we're almost done, correct?
Almost done.
But for the filming of the trailer of Sacred Goals. So here's the poster again one more time, and we're going to switch out Miss Vanessa and bring back Josue Vasquez. So you can talk to us a little bit about the upcoming feature, Shadows in the Sky. Shadows in the Sky is a feature written and directed by, oh, look at that, just like magic, he's back. Wow. Say it with me. Wow. Yeah. Cheesy, right? So, you know, for all you guys who are just joining us, Jessica, how you doing? Jessica was one of the main actresses in La Última Playa, the poster right here behind us. Jessica says, hi, guys. She is now currently residing in Louisiana. Still kicking butt out there. Esther Maluto, how you doing? Thank you so much for jumping aboard. Haven't forgotten about you. Haven't forgotten about all of you guys. AJ, real coverage. Suntan lotion for the industry.
Oh.
What is, AJ, what is real coverage? I like that though. Real coverage. Suntan lotion for the industry. Ismael Arreola. That is my cousin in Vegas. You guys are being watched in Vegas, in LA, definitely Tucson, Louisiana. You guys, thank you so much because
Texas.
What's that?
Texas too.
Houston, yes, we did not forget about you, Aldemar. I will get that drilled into here. We gonna invent it. Yeah, dude, do it, man. Do it, cause that'd be. So you're talking about like an actual suntan lotion? That'd be awesome, man. And that'd market really well for people who are out in the sun. Oh, because of your sunburn.
My sunburn.
That's right. I'm nice and toasty, but not as much as Miss Vanessa. So, greetings from Louisiana, says Jessica. So, Josue, talk to us. We're gonna kind of go through it also. Right here again, one more time for those of us who are just joining. Shadows in the Sky. What are we looking at? This is a conceptual poster, correct?
Yes.
So, talk to us a little bit about it.
The poster. Pretty much it gives a little more meaning. We don't know the person, we don't know where she's going, and it's just gonna mystery after that.
Are you gonna fall out on me? That's kind of creepy. The image, not the chair. Now you falling back in the chair. Okay, cut it out. Yeah, the image is kind of creepy. So what are some of your inspirations, if you don't mind my asking, with because there's a lot of good psychological horror films. I like the ones from the 70s, the 80s, but they can be done today. So what are some of your inspirations that get you going and get your blood?
One, I like how it was shot and lighted, was the movie Halloween.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that was creepy.
Yes.
That was
And
creepy.
there was a Netflix movie called Dark Skies.
Dark Skies.
Yes,
Okay.
which is a similar mind blowing.
Is it so? It's a good indie film because
Yeah.
I'll look for it. Everyone, Dark Skies on Netflix. Go ahead. What else?
And there was a anime. Um, don't remember the exact name. Tortured Bodies, Sacred Souls, I believe.
Sounds like me without coffee. Vanessa liked that one. No, I'm sorry. Stuff in room.
Yeah.
Serious. All right. So, and why is it important to study film? Because we don't like. I guess as a filmmaker, I try to avoid copying somebody else's film, but at the same time, you can't not help but be influenced, but out of admiration,
Hmm.
because this is the stuff that when we see it on screen, it just gets us to say, wow.
And we're like,
Oh, that's true. And when I saw Jacob's Ladder, I was like,
yeah.
why is it important to be able to study the craft and recreate all of that stuff?
Depends on the field you are. Also, for director, you want to see the cinematography, the composition, how the actors react, and how you want that feeling out of the audience.
And so it sounds like you've gone to the University of Watch, or YouTube University, as Knives Monroe calls it, or the University of Harkins.
I used to work there, so
Oh,
I used
really?
to watch a lot
Which
of
one?
movies. Southside.
Okay, the one right in Spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man. That's funny, bro, because I worked at 3 movie theaters, one when I was a teenager and 2 afterwards. Yeah, dude, you can learn a lot from watching movies. Now for all you filmmakers out there, this is what topic that I also like to just touch upon. My opinion is that you can, let's say you watch a movie and you're just like, oh, that was crap, like that was bad. Can you still learn something from a bad movie?
Yes.
What can you learn?
Learn is like, I'm not gonna do that shot. I'm not gonna shoot it like this. I'm gonna light it differently, and I'm gonna have people react differently to this.
Because
Yeah.
what I like to take away is, why didn't it work? Have you guys out there ever seen a really bad film and just wondered why did that not work? Was it the acting? Was it the characters? The story? Crappy setup? What was it about so name a film, you guys, and what was it about the film that did not work? Because my opinion, you can learn something from watching a good movie. You can learn something from watching a bad movie. But as long as you're learning right here. So Michael Rivera says XD. Should I even mention The Room? Oh, so I've heard different things about The Room. I don't know if I'm ready to watch that, in all honesty, because I'm a news person, but there are those cases. But I need to check that movie out. I heard it was really, really well done, so I can't shy away from this. You can learn more from a bad movie that should have been good. That's true. That is so true because um, recent examples. Well, example from like 2-3 years back, Prometheus. I liked that movie. Everything was amazing, and then the end did not do it for me. The ending was just kind of like, oh my god, really? Like that's all that happens? That's just my opinion. Sorry, Prometheus fans. What's your take on Prometheus? Because that's a good point. You can learn a lot from a bad movie that should have been good. So, sorry, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, a few years ago, the most recent movie I could think is Fantastic Four, with the young group.
Mm.
It was nice, pretty much cinematography, but editing and acting, the story just didn't cut it for me.
No.
Yeah, it's like I didn't feel like they were. It didn't convince me like they were.
So it sounds like it goes back to story. You guys, what is your take? And I'm gonna do a future film inspiration show on this topic, but story versus having amazing gear and amazing actors in your movie and whatnot. But I've heard people say, well, that's all you need to make a great film. I've heard other people say no, and I'm kind of with the second camp that says, no, damn it, story. Don't forget about story. I'm a fan of story and story structure. What's your take on story? Because it sounds like you crave a good story.
Yes. The what's the movie? The Martian. Love that because
Yeah.
they just go there and then they have to go back to him, but all these kind of problems go along to get him. So
And that reminded me a lot of what was that Sandra Bullock, the space movie that she was in?
gravity.
Gravity. Okay, so obstacle after obstacle
Mhm.
after obstacle, and down to the very end of the film, you're just like, oh my god, when are things gonna stop going wrong? How is she gonna remedy this? How is she gonna get through that?
Mhm.
Obstacles. And there's a lot of those great films.
Yeah, I always loved how in the beginning of the movie the character's this way, and in the end, completely different person.
So let's see, 50 Shades Darker. Uh, Mario, yeah, dude. I went to go see that with the wife. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it. Um, it's it's soft porn meets Twilight writing. I just had to say it. Sorry for you, but you know what though? From a marketing standpoint, I get it. I understand because guess what? Somebody's making like a lot of money
Mhm.
right here. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with criticisms about 50 Shades Darker. Yes. Um, what are some examples? What are some examples of movies? Well, hey, Michael Rivera, throw an example out there of a movie that should have been better, or maybe a movie that was just crap that you were hoping would have been better. AJ, it all starts with a page. A-list cast, director, script, shit movie. Yeah, we've all seen it happen before. Just because you have all the A-list other stuff, you still need a good story, in my opinion. Um, that movie is Robbery. Margot, how you doing? Frederick Ibarra, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. AJ, basically, any movie derived from a video game, open open field, they still screw them up.
Probably meant
Oh,
screw.
screw. They still screw them up. Um, yeah, I mean, because I guess with video games, uh, it's like when people say, "Well, the book was better." Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of people say, "Well, the video game was better," because I think with video games you can go in so many different directions, but with a movie based on a video game, you have one storyline. It'll take its twists and turns, but in a video game, you can play it over and over and over again. It goes in many different directions. I'm not a big gamer, but that's just my take on it. So okay, so so here's the poster for Shadows in the Sky. You guys are finishing up 2 months of fundraising, correct? For Shadows in the Sky, this is a feature, and you guys are trying to get the money to make this happen, right?
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about, and let's go on over to Indiegogo. By the way, if you guys want to open up your hearts and your wallets for Shadows in the Sky, after this is done, this video cast, I'll put in the body of the post, the trailer, the link. Okay, I'm starting to burn out mentally. I'm going to put the link in the body that you guys can go on over, show some love. Cha-ching! All right, let's go over to, and when you guys go on over, you click on that link. This is what you're looking for. You got three amazing guys right there, Mr. Josue Vasquez, the director, writer in the center, Mr. Alex Martinez, and also your brother,
Emmanuel Vasquez.
Emmanuel Vasquez. And you guys did not, well, that still did not give him a name, the still frame, but this is what you guys are looking for. And you guys are closing out 2 months, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So you know, little short, but you know what? That 115 is still highly appreciated, I'm sure. Correct. And it's gonna go to basically what? Because when I make a film, it's usually to. And somebody told me this, and I didn't really believe them until I was doing it myself. When I started paying actors and whatnot, it's basically food and actor payment. if you're doing those two things, or at least food. Jeez, feed your actors. Feed your actors.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Definitely.
dollar menu. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. But yeah. So the money, man.
Mhm.
Show me the money.
Show you the food.
Show me the food. Let me see. Still a lot of good films derived from graphic novels. AJ, shoot some my way, man, because I'm always open. Like I don't Sin City. I mean, I'm not in the graphic novels world, so teach me something, brother, because I'm always open, and willing to learn a little bit more than what I already do. Um, Rooting for that film. Hawan, here you go, man. Shadows in the Sky. It's an upcoming feature film. So Hawan is a filmmaker from South Korea. He was here for the Arizona International Film Festival. Remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, and Hawan's on here. Hawan, are you in South Korea right now, bud? I hope you're doing good wherever you are, because I know you went west afterwards. Um, Thank you for rooting for the film. Michael Rivera, speaking of graphic novels adaptations, what's the people's main problem with The Watchmen? I haven't seen The Watchmen. Is that the one where,
Happy smiley face.
yeah,
Mhm.
okay. I was curious about that one, and I'll admit, mainly because it had the Smashing Pumpkins in the soundtrack, correct?
Well, I
But
would say.
but I know there's more to it than just that. But is that I'm thinking about the right one, right? I'm
I,
old in comparison
no,
to.
I don't remember that movie that much. I seen it once. I
Uh-huh.
remember liking it, but I need to rewatch it again so I can get it in my head.
I need to watch it, period. So I couldn't tell you what the problem is with it. I'd probably like it, you know. A movie has to be absolute crap for me to just really hate it. But otherwise, or like have a lot of flaws for me to really critique it. But otherwise, film people in Hollywood or at the indie scene, just do your thing correctly, man. Do it effectively, man. Tell me a good story, and I'll just sit back and eat my popcorn and be like, wow, cool. You know what I mean? Okay, people. So, Michael, having never read them, I had no problem with the movie. With which movie, AJ? With which movie, man? With The Watchmen? Yes, the fastest way to get a bad rep is to not feed your crew properly. Yeah, I did that on my first film. No, actually, I didn't. You know what? The dollar menu became our friend here and there. Cheez-Its, cup of noodles, things like that.
Mhm.
And then a lot of times there were my own groceries, you know, but we had snacks and water. But yes, very true. Feed your actors, feed your crew. You need to see it. I want to see it. Yay, food. Okay, and a history of violence. Ooh. Yeah, I remember a history of violence catching my eye. I've still not seen that either. I know. I'm a filmmaker and I've not seen a lot of films. But a lot of my time I'm making films. You ever find that?
Mhm.
That because you're focused on doing your own stuff, there's a lot of stuff that people say, you need to see this, you need to see that.
Mhm.
And you're just like, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a lot of stuff. So, shoot titles my way, you guys. Okay. All right. So, um, oh, there you go. There's our feed. So, back to the poster. Josue, when do you guys anticipate to start shooting Shadows in the Sky? Coming soon, definitely 2017, or are we looking at 2018?
Shooting this summer.
This summer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very cool. What is one of the most
We are in this summer.
that, you know
month,
what? Yeah, that's true. We're kind of already feeling it here in Tucson. I heard it's supposed to be 114 degrees in a week today. By the way, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. We're gonna cook here in Tucson, but that's all right because we're not Phoenix.
Yeah.
There. Oh my God. Put some cookies on the curb right there. They'll bake.
Yeah.
Food and transportation. Yeah, transportation, AJ. There's $5 for some gasoline. Boom. Um, Two areas you didn't skim when you are not paying. Oh, that's true. Okay, so two areas that you do not skimp on when you're not paying: food and transportation. Very true. Because if you can't pay them, at least feed them and pay for some gasoline, transport people around. I agree with that. I never really looked at gasoline or transportation in those terms. Very good point. I need to get to work on that sunscreen. Hey man, that sunscreen would sell big, bro, because if you market that toward the grassroots indie community, make it super strong, SPF 100, something ridiculous like that. God knows we need it, especially here in Arizona.
Mhm.
I'll buy a bottle, bro.
Me
Let me know.
too.
Right here.
Yep. See? There you go. You got 3 customers right here, brother. Never leave anyone behind. Yeah. Don't leave your don't leave your cast and crew at the last location. You kind of need them. So hey, where's Josue? He's supposed to help me with Josue. Oh, there you go. We left him at the curb. I'm just kidding. What are your let's go back to the Indiegogo page. Indiegogo, this is what it's gonna look like once you guys click on over from the link that will be in the body when this video turns into a post. What is one of the big? Let's go back to us. What's one of the biggest things that's got you, anxious, nervous, excited about the coming feature that you guys are going to be doing, and how long do you anticipate the shoot for?
I'm really excited because, well, it's my first time directing a full-length film feature.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, I'm actually doing this, and I'm really excited to actually put it out and like out there in film festivals and have it people watch it. It's like, hey, I did this, and it's
That's a
being
good
shown.
feeling.
Yeah.
And a question that I had for producer Vanessa, how important is it to have the attitude of, hey, you know what? A lot of money or a little bit of money, cast, crew, locations, whatever the case may be, we're going to get this done. How important is it to have that attitude?
Like the old quote saying, attitude is everything. If you go with a bad attitude, it's going to go bad. If you go with a good attitude, it's going to go good.
Did you say batitude?
Bad attitude.
I like that. Don't have batitudes, you guys. I like that. Crowdfunding pros and cons. What are they? What are the crowdfunding pros and cons that you guys? Oh look, Alex Martinez says you've got this, Josue. Yeah, you do, brother. Hawan Kim. I remember Josue, not mistaken. We went to the screening room last year's Arizona International Film Festival after my screening of Chalet. Am I right? Chalet. I hope I'm saying it right.
I believe I seen him. I've seen quite a few people. I think I seen him.
This guy's this and the screening room is where we met, right?
Yeah.
And then also Dave and Buster's.
Yes.
For Fausto's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hawan. Come to Tucson, man. Everyone, if everyone doesn't know everyone at least knows somebody that knows somebody else. And that's how small the Tucson film community is here. And I'm glad you got to experience that to some degree, because we have an awesome little film community here. Nice to meet you again, he says. Okay, AJ O'Neill, t-shirts, Batitude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hashtag gratitude.
Hashtag Batitude. Keep the Batitude at home. Okay, crowdfunding pros and cons. So I'll roll this, and if you guys want to, if you, Josue, can speak to the pros and cons of your crowdfunding campaign, of which we are on the back end of. We'll put the link in the body above. This is when you click on over to their Indiegogo from the link, you will see this right here. What were the pros and cons of crowdfunding?
Pros, you get you get to put yourself out there. You get to talk about your film. You get to ask for assistance and everything. And cons for me, actually helping the funding to look for people who actually fund us. And what are the other cons that I can think of right now? You can think of any?
Like what about getting the word out? Was that challenging or?
Getting the word out, yes.
Yeah.
It is challenging. I mean, sharing it is just a constant, battle. Because, like, it's kind of hard for me personally because so busy with other things, like life, work, and stuff like that. So we kind of, like, need, like, a bunch of assistants to help us with, like, social media and all this and sharing it out with other people.
Cool. Look who just joined. Gia, how are you?
Hi, Gia.
How you doing, Gia? I hope you're doing good. Welcome aboard. You guys, so we're going good on time, but let's go ahead and start closing out.
Okay.
Before my tongue falls out of my head. So ultimately, here let's go through one more time. So this is the poster for the upcoming Shadows in the Sky feature to be shot here in Tucson, Arizona, summer 2017. In a few weeks. A month, something like that?
Yeah.
In about a month, okay. And this is the Indiegogo page, for which you'll find a link to that at the top when this video turns into a post. So you guys, what do you guys want to close out with? What message overall? I mean, other than please go on over to the Indiegogo page and open up your hearts and your wallets with whatever you can do. What message do you want to send out to people with regards to, just the film, your guys' feature coming up, Sacred Goals, producing, writing, directing. What thing do you want to put out there just to close out?
I would say, if you're like new to film or you're interested in film, like hit me up, hit Edgar up, and see if you want to, check anything out. Like if you want to be a part of a production, if you want to be a PA, if you want to be an actor somehow extra, just hit me up, and because we're always looking for extras in our films, so let me know. And
Alright.
also,
Uh-huh.
also just like to let you guys know that we are really supportive of other filmmakers too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if you guys need any help, we're here, and like the same, like kind of like we help you kind of thing, and you help us, and it's like a
Support. Mutual support.
Yeah, mutual support
Very
is
cool.
really important.
Cool. And again, one more time, just the visual. The posters for Shadows in the Sky and the link, upcoming feature with your help. If you open up your wallets and your hearts, link will be in the body of the description above once this post turns into, or this video turns into a post. And, just final thoughts from yourself, Josue, with regards to this whole filmmaking thing or whatever you want to share, man.
Pretty much a lesson in filmmaking. Just don't give up. If you really want to do it, do it. If you really want to learn about it, learn about it. Just whatever it is, I don't care if it's good or bad, just do it and learn.
Do you need a lot of money, or can you get on the Google machine or the YouTube machine and kind of search for whatever you want to learn?
Pretty much, yeah. Also, like we were talking about earlier, good movies, bad movies. See it, take what you can learn from it.
Yep. Always learn from good movies and bad movies. Got a few more comments. Mario Islava, you here in Tucson, brother? Because you can be an extra. You can be an extra. So if you're here in Tucson, brother, maybe even Phoenix, you want to come down and be an extra, there's always something going on here in town. Just let us know. Let me know. I got contacts, brother. Maribel Ibarra, hi, my love. How you doing? Hope you're good. Let me see. Social media can be a good tool. Oh man, I lost the All right, social media can be a good tool or a frustrating one. That's very true. So that's why I get on to YouTube University and learn stuff that I need to learn whenever I don't know something, AJ. Hawan, okay, rooting for Shadows in the Sky. Looking forward to this film. Keep going with your fighting. Hopefully you'll get the funding. The funding will be a success. Hopefully it will. And either way, Hawan, they're gonna make this movie, man. So, but I think more important than any amount of money is the attitude of, hey, good or bad, we're gonna make this film. AJ, P.S. If you're interested in a film on indie production process with a budget, check out Full Tilt Boogie. I've heard of this movie, Full Tilt Boogie, about the production. Oh, and the making of Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, that's what I'd forgotten about. Like, what is it about? What is the making of? Excuse me. But yes, I have heard of it. Where can I see it, man? Like, dude, is it on Netflix or whatnot? Because I've heard of it, so I want to see it. Go on, don't give up. Can't give up. Don't give up, you guys. Do not give up. Got to be dedicated for sure. Mario, born and raised here in Tucson. All right, brother. You got an actor and an extra here in Tucson. Mario, get in touch, man. Anytime you want to hook up, man, get in touch. There's always a production going on. If I don't have one, I know of somebody who at least knows somebody else, and with somebody else, you get it. There's always something going on that you can jump in. Good luck. Break a leg. You guys break a leg?
We will.
Just not a hip or a knee. Get it? Cheesy ass jokes.
Yes.
Boom. All right, everyone. Poster one last time. You guys going over to Indiegogo. You'll find their page. If you'll open up your wallets and your hearts, one more time. You guys, this has been
Filmspiration.
No, you guys' names.
Okay.
This has been
Josue Vasquez.
Vanessa Reynaldo.
And I'm Edgar Ibarra. you guys, the inspiration part of Film Inspiration, go after your dreams. If you're not a filmmaker, that's fine. Whatever it is that you do in this world, do it. If you don't know how to do it, Google it, learn how to do it free, on the cheap. Just go out and do it. Filmmakers, go out and do it. Simple as that. Go after your dreams, and this goes for me too. Go out and do it. Just like what's Nike's logo?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Nike just put about $5,000 into my pocket right now. Did you guys feel that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Promotion
right
right
that
there.
movie.
Here, look, I'm going to do a little check mark. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for joining in, and good luck. And you can post that on United. Hey, AJ, so United people already took the video, man, and they posted it in there, so I think it's already there, bro. Big fat thank you to them.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, good recommendation. Thanks a lot. Everyone, thank you for being here. My name is Edgar Ibarra, Josue Vasquez, and
Vanessa Reynada.
I was going to call you Renee. Vanessa Renaga, thank you so much for being here. My name is Edgar Ibarra, writer-director. Go after your dreams. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye.
Bye-bye.